Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and the polar bear Specs. That's his name. I've named him Specs. So what? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Hermitcraft. Hope everybody are doing fan-freaking-tastic. I've been gone for a few days. Took some time just off, and I haven't been fishing as much as I was hoping with this AFK Fisher since last episode. This is the yield I've got. I got one book, and I'm breaking 3, I suppose, is good. I also got a fishing rod, and I think the reason I've not got better stuff is because my fishing rod doesn't have that Luck of the Sea. This one, though, Luck of the Sea 3 and Lure 3, so I should be able to combine these bad boys. And yeah, 27 levels. I actually worked hard to get to 27. And hopefully now this fishing rod will give me a lot more richities and stuff. Better stuff. Let's just try once here. Not that we're gonna see what we get unless we get like a book. A mending book would be fantastic. That being said, though, I think we should head into the Hermit Lands today because ImpulseSV has opened a iTrade, which, you know, iTrade, is it really his name to clear? I ain't gonna start. But I want to check that out. Mainly, though, today I want to look into these conduits, and the sea stuff makes you able to live underwater. And I don't know how these work. I can't remember. I know I did like a tutorial on these when they came out, but that feels like it was ages ago now. But I guess we just place this down, and if we use the big construction, it's like 96 block radius. And I may have to look up exactly how these look, but I'm just going off off heart for when I did this in a creative world. But I think it's like that, and then a space, and then the conduit goes there. And yes, the chest was the only thing I had on my home part. Oh yeah, look at that. It's already doing something. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we do have, hold on, get rid of the book. We do have the conduit power. Nice. And then if we, oh, we're no longer taking water breathing damage. That's awesome. Dudes, I love this thing. So then if we do this, I think this is the biggest construction you can get with it. Maybe, maybe here as well, I seem to remember. Like that. Is that better? I mean, it sounds really cool. It doesn't say anything more though, but we do have night vision. And we do have like the ability to breathe underwater. We do have the buff basically. And that seems really good. It looks awesome, man. It looks really cool. This will allow me, if we can have this set up, it will allow me to do something that a lot of you dudes have said. Let's try mine this iron. I think, is that normal speed? That feels like normal speed, right? That feels like overground speed. Oh, that's cool. Oh, baby. Yeah, a lot of you have said, and I've really fallen into love, in love with the idea of actually building majority of our base like in the water, not underwater, in the water. I think that could be really cool. The limiting factor with that would be the redstone contraptions. You can't place redstone underwater. It's just gonna wash away. So that would be the limiting factor. All right, so we have 9 diamonds. That's not the greatest. I want to head in and see if we can buy a mending book, but I don't know how much they are. So let's just, I know Impulse was talking something about some subscription or whatever. He's not online at the moment. Oh, and we're playing it, like tag game on the server here, server wide. And I think the name in red is the guy who's it at the moment. So I think Mr. Jumbo is the it guy. And then he runs up to someone. This was Brian, the new guy. Yeah, Brian. This was Brian's idea. I think it's a genius idea. Good job, Brian. I've reached the Hermit Lands, and it is a weird sight that meets me. I'm assuming, based on a stream I did where people started saying that XP Crafted has joined the server, you need to check out his build. I'm kind of feeling that this may be the mayhem of XP Crafted. Dear XP, you're such a talented builder. I love the style and stuff that you do. Ooh, he's using one of these. Nice. It's not as fancy as ours, but you know. But must it be birch and diorite XP Crafted? Must it? I'm gonna get so much flame for this, but I kind of like the polished diorite. Yeah. Recap, take that. I kind of like the polished diorite. It looks a bit like marble, which is great. Not like, yeah, you know, you have to use it severely or in a specific way, I guess. But anyway, a lot of stuff has popped up here. I think we ran through here last time. There's now spruce or podzol going on. Python's house with the balcony of cows. Oh wow, very purplish build. Python shulker box now open. Oh my goodness, people already have shulker boxes. What is going on? How much are these? Undyed shulker boxes. 8 diamonds for each 2. No, for each, or 2 for 15. Having 9 diamonds, I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Here's another shop coming up with this scallium design. Okay. Okay, I guess that's not done yet. Cupfan did do some stuff on the outside. Look at that, there's a ship up there. The dock is working on. Wow, it's really taking shape. Access to iTrade requires a season pass. Please see ImpulseSV to purchase a season pass. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Please, Impulse is not online. I want mending so bad for my pickaxe. I guess we do have... There is a place where we could get mending. There is that villager that we found. 32 emeralds for a village, for a trade. There is that place. Alright guys, this is quite a few hours later and I am inspired. Basically, I've not really done anything here. I've been swimming around with our new conduit in the world here. And it is a fantastic feeling to be able to swim in Minecraft properly. I didn't think this feature was like a big one. Seeing the snapshots, you know, the version list and stuff. But just being able to mine underwater and to like be underwater without stressing. I don't know about you dudes, but I'm one of those who always gets stressed by like being stuck underwater and you don't know if you're gonna make it. And if you have a water breathing potion, you're like, well, it will run out at some point. But yeah, I've just been swimming around here, found something that inspired me a lot over here. Check this out. This is a ravine with diamonds in it. Look at that ore vein there. I did not plant that. That's actually spawned in. Redstone, gold, iron, coal, and diamonds all in one vein. And this is a ravine that just leads through, kind of pierces through some of the lands here. And let's mine these diamonds. Is this my fortune? Yes. Let's mine these diamonds. I mean, we aren't the richest on the server at the moment, which is not great. But anyway. But this gave me an idea. Before we started this season, by the way, first of all, let me say something. Something that is very, very bothersome at the moment is the heat in Sweden. I'm sure that you've heard me moan about this, and I'm sure that other Europeans have been like, it's so hot here, it's insane. It's been so very hot and humid here for the past month now, and I can barely sit here for more than an hour, and then I'm like super sweaty and disgusting. Just by sitting here, by the way. That's how gross it is. And I invested in an AC a few days ago. And I've installed it. It's like a mobile AC. It's not the greatest. Ugh, that's diorite. It's not the greatest AC, but I mean, it does make it a little bit more bearable. However, I have to have that on all the time. Otherwise, I can't be here. So if there's a little bit of a humming in the background, I do apologize. I did try and like... did try some different sound settings and stuff, so it wouldn't be too bothersome for you guys. But basically, long story short, I can't make any videos in this heat, and with the AC it's at least a little bit bearable, so that's why we have that. That's also why there's been fewer videos here lately, because yeah, it's just blech, it's horrible. And let me remind you, like in Sweden and Europe by standard, we do not have AC like in the US. And when I say AC, it's more like a fan. It's more like a fan. It is an AC unit though, but it's tiny and doesn't really do much. Oh, that looks sweet with the lights down there. Okay. Anyway, the idea I got, maybe I should put my richeties away, but the idea I got from this ravine here is that I would love it. I would love to make this whole place essentially an underground fantasy village of doom, using a scallium, using this ravine. And I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna try it out. Just build underwater and see how far it can take us. I think that could be a really fun project. This season I'm gonna try and have a lot of different builds as well, and build styles, but yeah, I think that's gonna be a good start for our base here. And the very first thing I thought about is maybe we should make this into like a An underground, frozen over, undersea, abandoned mine. An underground mine. And that may not sound much right now. Is this gravel gonna fall in there? It's probably gonna fall in there. Let's fix that now. Break gravel. Oh, I always love doing that. Yeah, in order for this to look good, there's a lot of work that needs to be done here, but we have a lot of time. The season's only just started, so I'm down for it. I'm definitely down for it. And the very first thing I think we should do is probably try and work out a cool entryway to this. And I'm going to keep it all underwater. At least that's the plan for now. I'm going to keep all of this underwater. It's a little bit tedious to run around. And I believe that we are mining just as fast as we are in the overworld. So that means if we get a beacon going essentially, or eventually, we'll be able to get insta mining here. But yeah, starting off with like an entryway into what was the mine of the people that lived here before the ocean before it sunk into the ocean, maybe. I don't know. I'm not good with lore and all that. I'm sure you guys will help me out with that. And I brought some stuff here. We're going to try some stuff out. I do want to use acacia. Someone sent me a tweet about an entryway that I really liked. Usually when I do these, I will do this and then I will go out this way. And maybe if I'm fancy, I go up like that. And I think that's cool. But this guy, I don't know if it was by mistake. And I can't remember your name. I'm sorry if you're watching the video. Maybe we aren't as quick underwater actually, even with this conduit thing. But this guy basically put the bars over the back bars. Back bars. And that made it look really cool. I really like that picture. I always love it when you guys send stuff to me on Twitter. Sending stuff in YouTube videos like links and stuff doesn't reach me because YouTube automatically deletes them for me. But if you do it on Twitter, it's like, it's a joy to see all the creative skills that you guys have out there. But yeah, look at that. That looks pretty sweet. And then, of course, we're going to have to use the... what can I throw here? Let's throw that. Oh, you hear that? Heart of the Sea? That's cool. Yeah, then, of course, we can use the bark blocks here to make it look better. Very nice. And I assume we would need, like... I want kind of a big entrance here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 may be enough. I'm not sure. I am absolutely in love with the immersive feeling of being underwater in Minecraft. It's so good. The sounds, the heart beating. It's very, very cozy. I feel like an RPG or like a big movie. And I think we are definitely onto something here, my guys. So, okay, I've spent some time. It actually takes quite a bit of time to work underwater, it turns out. And I've also learned so much about Minecraft today. Basically, one thing that I didn't know is that you have to like refill the ocean when you dig inside it, because otherwise you get like weird water glitches. And I still see some weird water glitches here. But yeah, basically, if you dig out like a hole underneath, it's not gonna automatically fill up with water unless you refill it. So it's kind of a reverse removing water operation. But all that is good. I want to go over here. I want to try something. So I only got this tunnel yet. It's like the entrance of our underwater mine, and it's feeling very gray at the moment. So we can fix that with a lot of different things. Obviously with coral, but I think coral would be taken a bit too far. So I'm gonna harvest some of this, and this you have to use a shear on this apparently. I did not know that. Oh, it breaks very nicely though. Woohoo! Love these new sounds. Those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that I absolutely love the Minecraft sounds. It's just, maybe it's weird, but I really like it. Oh, and I also harvested some cucumbers. Very nice. I would love some sea pickles. I don't know how to get them. I think you need to find like a coral reef, but that would really help us here as well. With just like adding a lighting and also just a little green color tint, I think will be gorgeous. Still haven't decided on the floor, but this is basically like the idea that I'm going with. Let's try some stuff together. We're gonna grab some acacia. Let's turn them into the logs. Is that a vanilla thing or is that a Hermitcraft thing? I actually don't know. Anyway, and then we'll put some seaweed. Oh, you can put this on stone. Nice. So I guess we'll just put some down, and also the cucumber. Nice. And immediately, like, that gives the eyes a little bit of focus, which I think is good. In survival or in any builds in Minecraft, it's really important to pay attention to details. Even the smallest things are gonna, like, completely throw things in a good or bad direction. I was maybe thinking that we could have some logs here as well. Like, if we picture this to be an abandoned, overgrown mine shaft, it may make sense to have, like, some piles of wood or whatever just laying here. Also, obviously, our gems. Oh no, you can't place these underwater! No! They even pop up! Oh, that sucks. Okay, that was a big part of this, but okay, I guess we can't. Is that going to be the same? I'm guessing it's going to be the same for, like, pressure plates, obviously, because pressure plates still hold back water. Yeah. Okay, I don't like that. Don't like that. I was also thinking, because of treasures and stuff, you guys know that I love treasures. We'll definitely have some gold and some other, like, ores here. And yes, we can grow seaweed on it. Oh, that's so cool. What other things is it that we can place underwater? I'm not actually sure. Obviously the corals and that. But yeah, the floor is still a big, like, I don't know what to do with sort of thing. Because if we go sand here, I did actually bring down some sand. But let's just get this color in the mix. If we go sand, the problem is that everything is going to be, like, very, very bright. And won't really look abandoned and dull. Which I think is what I want. You see that color shift immediately? That's like, oh wow, it's gorgeous and bright and yellow and nice. And we don't want nice here. Sounded like I almost wanted that. We're having some server lag here. Me and Comfort are trying to figure out at the moment. I'm having, yeah, major lag. I just asked if anyone else was still having it. I've been having it all day. I had to actually log off before because, like, the ping got too much. Anyway, what we are able to place underwater are cobblestone walls and stairs and all that. We do have to fill these though with water, and every time I pick up a water bucket, the conduit thinks I'm overground, so it shuts off my vision and that. But yeah, look at that already. Like, I really like that. I think that we can take this to a really cool place. It's gonna be a big project. It's probably gonna be season long. But I'm down for it. You know what, guys? This brings me back to Hermitcraft Season 4. It is almost as if we are taking that ravine base that we had. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and check Hermitcraft Season 4, my base there. It's almost as if we're taking that and putting it underwater. And I love it. I love that base so much. Yes, I think this is it. Like a little bit of a hanging makeshift bridge. We may want to change out like the stuff around the bridge and put gravel and cobblestone and whatever around it. Like I said, it's very important to add details, I feel, to things like this. I do want to try one more thing here underwater. And this swimming stuff is, yeah, it's hard to get used to. Oh, and I didn't bring any iron down here. Okay. Can we cook things underwater? I assume we can. I mean, why wouldn't we be able to? Let's just try that out. Set up a little station here. Basically, as much as possible, I've just, like, grown so much in love with underwater this episode that as much as possible, I would like to just be underwater. I think this season, does that make me weird? I guess it makes me a little bit weird. I have to clean up all the walls though. From granite and dirt and bird poop. Yep, that has to go. But I think, like, with swimming, it's essentially like you have creative flight, so you can get to all the different heights. And then the trade-off is the digging speed, I suppose, a little bit is. It's a little bit. Maybe it's slower. I can't work out if it's slower or not. Okay, I got some iron bars cooked up. Can I place these underwater? I would think I can. I can. Nice. Oh, that's gonna do a lot for us. So maybe we could make this bridge hanging from the ceiling, or looking like it's hanging from the ceiling. Now I gotta say, dudes, I gotta say, I'm getting that feeling again. Whoo! I've missed building with these type of blocks, but we're mixing it in with something that I'm brand new with. I'm brand new with. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. The big question though is, do we use birch? So I went and chopped down some birch. Or do we use spruce? I think both looks great. I really do think both looks great. And I can't decide for myself. So I'm gonna replace this with spruce for now. But I want to know in the comments, dudes, down below, what did you think looked best? Birch has that driftwood feel that I think is in real life one of the best plank types. I've even got a table made out of driftwood colored wood that I made myself. Anyway, birch or spruce. And that was very annoying that I didn't have enough to replace the last two parts. Oh, I already had a crafting bench, but hey! The good thing with spruce, I suppose, is that we can use trapdoors, as you see I've done over there, because we got the new trapdoors. I don't fancy the birch. Actually, that looks pretty good. I don't fancy the birch trapdoors that much. I think they're pretty ugly. But like with this, we could do that if we wanted to, and I think that looks decent. We could also use these for railings, like that, so that it looks like there has been a railing here. You know what I always say? We're all adults, though. Adults that has places like this. We don't need railings. It's essentially just blocking views. But yeah, I can picture this though. I did some terra shaping or terraforming or whatever here in the on the side as well, in this mountain or in this cliffside, and I can picture this being so freaking good. We do need a lot more resources though. I need slime to make a scallium, because I do want to come back to scallium veins. I did add some bubbles here as well. And I think just having bubbles, like just such a simple thing as a little bit of bubbles every now and again here as well, really, really helps the immersiveness with this place. I think we can place another one maybe over here. And these can also be quick elevators later to actually travel with. Like, you can step up and down in them depending on where we have them. Let's see, does that not work? Sometimes, yeah, I've noticed this. Sometimes you have to fill this block with water, possibly because it doesn't get backfilled. There we go. There we go. Anyway, dudes, I think I want to locate ImpulseSV. He has been on for a little bit. I don't want to miss him. I want to hear with him about the subscription to his shop. So I guess we'll continue this maybe next time, or we'll see what shenanigans we're up to. But I really, really like this feeling. I really like the idea of building underwater. Hope you guys are excited. Let's take a final look from over here. It just feels so epic to me. Just this little part. Just this little part. Look at that. Look at the different depth that we get with the fog. Oh, that is pretty insane. The man with the big house in diamond fancy armor. And here I am with...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're not rich, huh?
I'm sorry for my appearances. This was passed down to me from my grandmother, and you can't throw it away.
I see. I don't know what it is, man. Like I didn't want to die this season for some reason. I've just had this like innate, like I don't want to die feeling. And so I geared up as quick as possible. And I'll tell you what, man, I have yet to die. I probably shouldn't have said that.
Wow, that is pretty impressive.
Hey, whoa, don't put that
I won't. I'm here to admire your beautiful place. So I think the sword. We'll put the sword away.
All right, thanks. Well, thanks for saying that. I was really worried about it because I've obviously never used the stripped birch logs before. They're new, and I was like, I gotta use something new, man. It's 1.13, And
I think it looks great. I think it looks absolutely great. Like, I love the white concrete, and I would die. I'd be dying to get inside, but apart from that, it looks really good.
Oh, well, that costs some diamonds to get inside, and I don't know. You're pretty broke, so
understood.
You just might have to do window shopping. You know what I mean? Is
that it? Okay. Well, if I have to do windows, okay. I wasn't gonna do this, but let's talk about this for a second. So, I joined Hermitcraft in season 4. I'm kind of walking back and forth with my hands above my or over my back right now. Can you picture it?
Yeah.
So I joined Hermitcraft in season 4. Obviously the newbie, right? And there's a guy on the server called ImpulseSV, and I see this sign everywhere. Like there's a, what is it, like an eye? There's an eye, and I'm
That's
like,
an eye.
interesting. I guess I'll let him have it because I'm the new guy. But here we are, 3 years later.
This lowercase I prefix. This was something that I kind of just took away from you, is what you're saying.
Well, not necessarily took it away, but I mean, I could have used it as well. I was gonna, like last season or like season 4, I was gonna start a phone shop, right? And I came up with this massive, great idea for a name, iPhone. Like you know what I mean? Like it would be perfect. But then I was like, Impulse already have the I thing going, you know.
Yeah.
And so I skipped it. But now here we are a few years later, and I kind of feel I trade. I mean, I feel I betrayed.
Oh yeah. I'm not allowing you to have that, right? And the lowercase I prefix is something I'm definitely like. If you see all my weapons and stuff, it's all prefixed with the I. So if I die, I know it's mine, right? So
No, it's yours.
I do feel bad. I feel bad. I do feel a little bad, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm sorry. I've already kind of like made it my thing this season.
Okay. Well, okay. Here's the deal. If you're gonna keep it, and if I'm gonna be fine with it, I feel like we can work together a little bit. I feel like either so two ways we can deal with this. Either you just pay me, being rich and all, straight up copyright fee, or I feel like we could also do anything with an eye on it should be split between the eyes of the server. That is me, you, and I guess Jevin.
Whoa. Okay. I think that.
I don't want to take this to court.
Right,
I hope that we can meet in the middle here.
Okay. I don't want it to be confusing, right? If a hermit comes up across, an eye, I want to make sure that they know it's mine, right? So if we split it might look a little confusing. Okay. All right. Because I've recently come into a bit of fortune. I guess I'm willing. I'm willing to pay for it, to give you to buy the copyright if that works for you.
Okay.
So what do you think? How much does a copyright cost these days, would you say?
Well, I'm willing to. So okay. I mean, I'm not in a position to negotiate here. I need to get into your building, and I'm in this iron gear. I don't even have pants, man. But
okay. Well, let's work it backwards then. All right. Typically, it takes 32 diamonds to get in, to get that season pass. I get you in all season long. How many diamonds do you have?
I have 16 diamonds to my name. That's all I have.
Okay. All right. So if I do some quick math, which I'm not good at, that means if I was to pay you 16 diamonds for the copyright of the prefix lowercase I, then that would give you enough diamonds to get a season pass. Does that work for you?
Oh, yes. Okay, that's perfect. Can I also not get the season pass and just keep the? No, okay, no. I guess that would.
You want to get in? There is a mending villager in there with 10 emeralds. Yeah.
I want to get in. I'm paying you.
Okay.
So is this
all right?
Okay, wait a minute. So is this season pass? Does it last like a week or like a season?
The whole season, the whole Hermitcraft 6
all right.
season,
All
and
right.
that'll get you in. All you need to do is toss that book on this dot right there. There you go.
Oh, fancy. Woo!
Yeah, you like that? A little bit of redstone action?
Yeah. Being technical and everything. I'm in. Nice.
So this is like, we just opened. We don't have all the features of the store yet. There's going to be a second level added soon. We're going to have stuff in the back to help you get trading with some microtransactions and stuff that you can buy. Nothing here yet, man. I'm working on it. But yeah, there you go. You can use that pass all season long. Let me know if you lose it. I know that you did in fact pay for it, so I can get you another one.
So if I lose it, okay, that's good. So if I lose it,
you don't have to worry about buying a new one if you lose it. I got you. Your name has been added to a season membership pass. list.
Very fancy. Very
So
fancy.
you are good to go, my friend.
Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna be shopping, so I just trade with these guys. Ooh, they're okay. I'm gonna buy myself the mending book that I've been always wanted.
There you go. Put that mending on your iron gear. Yeah.
Whatever. Whatever.
All right, man. We'll have some fun trading then.
Thank you.
See you later, dude.
See ya. All right, dudes. That was a good deal for us. I mean, I had no idea what the price was. I thought it was like 10 diamonds, so I'm kind of happy that I got to trade. Now, here's the thing. I bought a mending book, and I would like to try and buy a second one. But this farmer doesn't allow me to. I brought some wheat, all that I have. Dudes, I guess what? What am I saying? I think there is a village over there. Hopefully there are some wheat seeds that we can farm. And replant, of course, was because we're the good guy. Alright, Mr. Man, I worked very hard for this wheat, but there you go. Be happy. I hope you're happy. And now we can get our second mending book. Hooray! Yay! We gotta try this out. Oh, come on. Hold on. Maybe we need to fill it. Ah, why? No. It would have looked so good underwater. We could have used it for so many things. Anyway, yep, that's 2 levels and that's 3 levels. And there we go. We got a way to repair our tools. I'm happy about that. I may just, well, that's really sad. It's weird how they made some models work so well and others they just skipped. Like, why couldn't they have made an anvil work if a chest works? You know what I mean? Anyway, dudes. I'm very, very happy with today's build here. Feels like an epic start. Well, it feels like a start to something epic is what I should say. Let me know what you think as well. Of course, like I said, there is a lot of terraforming to be done. But if we go with this style, or I mean, I'm gonna go with this style, let's be honest. And then I'm picturing like mines and magma blocks to make it interesting down here and sea pickles and all of that stuff. I got some other plans as well. We're going to do some technical stuff pretty soon here. But for now, that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope the background noise hasn't been too bad. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the love and support in Hermitcraft. And I will see you dudes in the next episode.